Listen to me. Let me tell you something. The moment you step out into this world, you've got two choices. You can either let life define you or you can define life. There is no middle ground. Now, you're going to face a lot of challenges. People are going to tell you what you can't do, what you won't achieve, and what you'll never be. But I want you to understand one simple thing. It's not about what they say. It's about what you believe. See, too many times we let the opinions of others control our journey. You ever had someone tell you that you weren't good enough or that you weren't cut out for this? Let me tell you something. Don't you ever let somebody's limited view of you become your reality. That's a trap. People will project their fears onto you, but their fear isn't your fear. Their limitations are not your limitations. Now, let me make something clear. Success doesn't require loud announcements. Success doesn't require you to be the loudest in the room or the one always talking about what you're doing. You see, the loudest people are often the ones who are the most insecure. They need the validation, the applause, the recognition to feel good about themselves. But true success, true growth happens in silence. I know this might sound strange, but be okay with being quiet for a while. Be okay with just doing the work and not seeking attention or recognition for it. When you're growing, you don't need to be shouting from the rooftops. You don't need to tell everyone what you're about to do. In fact, sometimes it's better if they don't know. Sometimes you need to work on yourself in silence. Let that growth happen in private. And then one day when you step out, your success will speak louder than words ever could. See, it's easy to be distracted by what everyone else is doing. You've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everybody's posting their latest move. But here's the thing. You don't have to share everything you're working on, especially when you're just getting started. People are quick to tell you what's right and what's wrong, but you know your path. You know your heart. You know the direction you're supposed to take. Stay focused on that. Because when you start moving in silence, when you're growing in silence, it doesn't matter what others are doing. You're not in competition with them. You're competing with the person you were yesterday. And that's all that matters. Don't be afraid to be alone for a while. You don't need a crowd to make you feel validated. Sometimes the best thing you can do is get comfortable with your own company. You ever heard the phrase, the only person who has your back is you? I'm here to tell you that's the truth. Nobody's going to push you like you can push yourself. Nobody's going to work for your dream like you're going to work for your dream. When you get quiet, when you get still, when you start vibing alone, that's when your mind starts opening up. That's when you start discovering the real you. That's when you can hear the quiet whisper of your purpose, guiding you, telling you what to do, how to move, what's next. You can't hear that voice when you're constantly surrounded by noise. The world is noisy, but you got to find peace within yourself. Growth is a solitary journey. People won't always understand why you're doing what you're doing. They won't understand why you're working late nights, why you're focused on getting better every single day, why you're not out partying with the crowd. That's okay. You don't need them to understand. What you need is to understand that your journey is yours alone. You are the architect of your life. You have to build it brick by brick. And sometimes that means being in the trenches by yourself. That's where the real work is done. You don't need to be a part of every conversation. Some things are none of your business. Don't get caught up in gossip. Don't get caught up in drama. Focus on your business, on your dreams, on your goals. You can't grow if you're always distracted by what everyone else is doing. Let them talk. Let them say whatever they want. The truth is, they're not walking in your shoes. They're not living your life. They don't know what's inside you. Only you know your potential. Now you might be wondering, what's the point of all this then? What do I do next? Well, I'll tell you this, it's time to work, and it's time to work in silence. You need to make the decision that your work is more important than validation, that your progress is more important than applause, and that your growth, your success, your journey is something you're doing for you, nobody else. Embrace the struggle, because that's where the growth happens. Nobody's going to hand you anything. Nobody's going to give you the shortcut to success. You have to climb that mountain yourself. And when you finally reach the top, you won't have to say a word. Your success will speak for you. The people who doubted you, they'll see it. The people who left you behind, they'll feel it. Your success will be the loudest thing in the room, and you won't even have to say a word. And let me tell you something else. Success is not always a straight line. You're going to face setbacks, obstacles, challenges, disappointments. But that's just a part of the process. Don't let a little failure stop you. Don't let a setback make you think that you're not on the right path. Every failure is just a lesson, and every lesson is bringing you closer to where you want to go. You're going to lose some battles, but you're going to win the war. Stay in the fight. Stay focused. Keep moving forward, and don't look to the left or the right. Keep your eyes on your goal. Don't get distracted by the people who want to tell you how to do it. You know what's best for you. Trust yourself. Trust your process. And I want you to remember this. Your time is coming. Your day is coming. You're putting in the work. You're planting the seeds. And one day, those seeds are going to sprout. One day, you look around and see the results of everything you've been doing in silence. That success is going to be so loud, it's going to shake the world. But you won't have to say a word. The work you put in will speak for itself. So I want you to leave here today with one thing on your mind. Be private, vibe alone, and grow in silence. Keep your vision clear. Keep your focus sharp. And when you finally reach your destination, you'll look back and realize that all the quiet, all the solitude, all the work in silence was worth it. Your success will be your testimony. It will speak for itself. Understanding that you're on a journey towards success, there are some foundational principles you must grasp to help you navigate this path. The first thing you need to recognize is that success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who show up every single day, no matter how difficult it seems. Whether it's a rainy day or a sunny day, you have to be present. Every day counts toward building the future you desire. You must also learn that consistency is the key to progress. You may not see immediate results, but you can't let that discourage you. Small efforts over time add up to monumental achievements. Every task you complete, no matter how small, is a building block towards your future. Don't get too focused on the big picture to the point that you overlook the small steps that lead to it. Another important truth to grasp is that not everyone will understand your journey. There are people who won't see your vision and won't believe in your dreams. This doesn't mean your dreams are not valid. It means you must have the courage to continue even when others don't support you. You have to become comfortable with the idea that your dreams don't need everyone's approval. You must be your biggest supporter and cheerleader. As you work toward your success, there will be times when you face setbacks. Setbacks are not signs that you're not meant for something. They are merely detours that teach you valuable lessons. Embrace those challenges because they are shaping your resilience and your ability to overcome adversity in the future. Never let a temporary defeat define your permanent success. You must also come to terms with the fact that growth is uncomfortable. If you're not feeling a little bit of discomfort, you're probably not growing. Growth requires pushing beyond your comfort zone. It means doing things you've never done, stepping into areas that make you nervous and taking risks, but it's through those uncomfortable moments that your greatest transformation happens. So embrace the challenge and keep moving forward. Don't forget that silence can be one of the most powerful tools in your life. In a world that's always moving, always talking, it's important to take moments to pause, reflect, and plan. Too often we get caught up in the noise around us. People will tell you their opinions, their advice, and even their doubts about your plans. But the truth is, you know what's best for you. Trust your inner voice. Sometimes the loudest thing you can do is nothing at all, just listen and observe. While it's important to have a vision for your future, you also need to understand that the journey is just as important as the destination. The lessons you learn along the way, the relationships you build, the skills you acquire, they all contribute to the person you become. Don't be in such a rush to reach the end goal that you miss the beauty of the process. Your personal growth is just as valuable as the end result. Success is not an overnight phenomenon. The people you admire and look up to didn't get to where they are by taking shortcuts. They got there through persistence, patience, and the willingness to put in the hard work. You cannot rush success, and you shouldn't want to. Real, lasting success takes time and dedication. It's a journey that requires you to be persistent, even when things aren't moving as fast as you'd like. One of the most important aspects of personal development is your ability to work with others. Success is often a team effort. While it's true that you need to be self-driven, there will be times when you need the help and support of others. Collaborating with people who share your values and vision can elevate your journey and help you achieve things you couldn't accomplish alone. At the same time, don't let negative influences into your circle. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to be better, who challenge you to grow, and who celebrate your victories. Cut out the negativity. If someone or something is draining your energy or hindering your growth, don't be afraid to let go. You cannot afford to let distractions and toxic relationships pull you off course. Your mindset is everything. If you approach every challenge with a mindset that you can't do it or you're not good enough, you've already lost. You have to believe that success is possible for you. You have to believe in your ability to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. The way you think will determine the way you act. If you think you're capable, you'll make decisions that reflect that belief. Moreover, a major key to success is accepting that failure is a part of the process. People who are successful have failed countless times, but they didn't let those failures stop them. Instead, they view failure as a Lasona stepping stone toward greater success. Failure doesn't make you a failure, it makes you a learner. You need to understand that every failure teaches you something valuable and is preparing you for what's ahead. Another aspect of personal growth is learning to be patient with yourself. It's easy to get frustrated when things aren't going as planned, but you have to trust the process. Not everything is going to happen overnight and you can't force it. Some days will feel like progress is slow or non-existent, but keep going. Progress is happening even when you can't see it. Trust that the seeds you're planting will eventually bear fruit. Success also comes with the need for discipline. You can't just hope for good things to happen. You have to create the conditions for success. This means making sacrifices, setting priorities, and sticking to your commitments even when it's tough. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Every day, you have to make choices that move you closer to your goals even when you don't feel like it. There's also great power in being authentic. You don't need to pretend to be someone you're not to gain approval or to fit in. Success will come to you when you embrace who you truly are. Don't try to mold yourself into someone else's idea of success. Your uniqueness is your greatest asset. Authenticity builds trust, and trust is the foundation of lasting success. You need to realize that you're in control of your own destiny. While external circumstances may influence your path, how you react to them is entirely up to you. You can't control everything that happens in life, but you can control how you respond to it. Always take responsibility for your choices and actions. The moment you stop blaming others or external factors for your situation is the moment you start to gain real power. One thing that is often overlooked in the pursuit of success is self-care. While you're chasing your dreams, don't forget to take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take time to recharge your energy, nourish your body, and clear your mind. The road to success is a marathon, not a sprint. If you burn out before reaching your destination, you won't enjoy the fruits of your labor. Success is also about taking risks. Without risk, there is no reward. You'll never know what you're truly capable of if you don't step outside your comfort zone. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's uncertain, but you'll never grow if you don't take chances. Every risk you take, even if it doesn't pay off, brings you closer to becoming the person you need to be for the next step in your journey. You should also recognize that the road to success will test your character. There will be moments when things get difficult and you'll be tempted to cut corners, compromise your values, or take the easy way out. But your character is the most important thing you'll carry with you through life. Stay true to your principles even when no one is watching. Success built on integrity is far more valuable than success built on shortcuts. Learning to be resourceful is another trait that can help you achieve your goals. You may not always have the resources or opportunities you think you need, but if you're resourceful, you'll find a way. You can always learn new skills, network with the right people, or create opportunities for yourself. Don't ever let a lack of resources limit you. Resourcefulness is the key to overcoming obstacles. Time management is crucial in achieving success. Time is your most valuable asset, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. Learn to prioritize tasks, eliminate distractions, and focus on what truly matters. Every hour you waste is an hour you'll never get back, so make sure you're spending your time wisely on activities that move you closer to your goals. Finally, never lose sight of your vision. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind and forget why you started in the first place. Keep your long-term goals in mind and remember that every small action you take is part of a bigger picture. Your vision will keep you motivated when times get tough and will remind you why all the effort is worth it. Success doesn't come from waiting around or relying on luck. It comes from consistent effort, showing up every day even when the results aren't immediate. The truth is, the work you put in today will pay off tomorrow, so the small things you do matter just as much as the bigger accomplishments. It's those small, everyday habits that eventually lead to massive success. Every effort counts, and over time, you'll see how much progress you've made, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. You must be ready to keep going even when others don't see your vision or support your goals. Not everyone will understand your dreams, and that's okay. You don't need to justify your ambitions to anyone. Your journey is your own, and you'll find the strength to keep pushing forward even when others doubt you. The key is to stay focused on your own path, because ultimately it's your vision that will determine your future, not the opinions of others. Setbacks and obstacles are inevitable, but they don't define you. In fact, they are part of the process. You're going to encounter bumps in the road, but how you respond to them matters more than the setbacks themselves. Challenges teach you important lessons about resilience and problem solving, and each one prepares you for the next phase of your journey. Don't let temporary setbacks cause you to lose sight of your long-term goals. Growth isn't always comfortable, but it's essential for success. To grow, you have to challenge yourself. Stepping out of your comfort zone and facing your fears is how you develop strength and learn new skills. When things feel tough or uncomfortable, that's usually a sign that you're on the right path. The most significant changes in your life come when you push beyond what's easy and comfortable. In a world full of noise, silence can be one of the most powerful tools you have. Taking time to reflect and tune out the distractions around you helps you gain clarity and focus on your goals. It's easy to get caught up in the opinions of others, but real growth comes from listening to your own thoughts, reflecting on your progress, and thinking critically about the next steps. Silence helps you to connect with your inner self and sharpen your focus on what truly matters. While achieving success is important, the journey is where you'll experience the most growth. Don't be so focused on the destination that you miss out on the lessons and experiences that will shape who you become. Success is not just about the end result, it's about who you become in the process. Embrace each moment and the challenges along the way, as they all contribute to your growth and learning. Patience and persistence are crucial components of success. No one reaches the top overnight. You have to stay committed, even when progress seems slow. The best things take time, and real success is built on consistent effort and endurance. Don't expect instant results, and don't rush the process. Every step you take, even the small ones, brings you closer to your goal. While working hard on your own is important, collaboration and working with others can make a huge difference. Success often requires a team effort, whether it's finding mentors, collaborating with like-minded people, or getting support from those who share your vision. Working together can amplify your results. At the same time, it's vital to surround yourself with people who inspire and support you rather than those who bring negativity or doubt into your life. The people you associate with have a significant impact on your journey. If you're constantly around negative people who discourage you or who don't believe in your dreams, it will be hard to succeed. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, who challenge you, and who share your values. These relationships will help propel you forward and keep you motivated when the road gets tough. Your mindset plays a critical role in your success. How you think influences what you do and how you handle challenges. If you believe that you can achieve your goals, you'll act with confidence and persistence. But if you doubt yourself or allow negative thoughts to control you, it will be harder to reach your full potential. Cultivate a mindset of positivity and possibility and watch how it shapes your actions. Failure is not the end of the road. It's a learning experience. Everyone who has ever succeeded has faced failure at some point. The key is not to let failure stop you. Instead, view it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and adjust your approach. Failures provide valuable lessons that can help you improve your strategies and make better decisions moving forward. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about learning how to handle it. Be patient with your progress. Don't expect things to happen all at once. There will be days when you feel stuck and the results aren't as immediate as you want. But this doesn't mean you're not making progress. Trust that every step you take is contributing to your growth. Be kind to yourself and give yourself time to develop. The process may be slow, but it's moving forward. Discipline is not about restricting yourself. It's about creating habits that set you up for success. When you make disciplined choices every day, you lay the groundwork for your future. Discipline means sticking to your goals even when it's tough, even when you'd rather take the easy way out. It means doing the hard work day in and day out, even when you're tired or distracted. It's the consistency of discipline that pays off in the long run. Authenticity is your greatest asset. Trying to be someone you're not or pretending to be perfect will only hold you back. The most successful people are those who embrace their true selves and stay authentic to who they are. Your uniqueness is what makes you stand out in a crowded world, and it's your authenticity that will build genuine relationships with others. Don't try to fit into a mold. Create your own path, and success will follow. Your destiny is in your hand. While you can't control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond to life's challenges. The choices you make, the attitude you adopt, and the actions you take will shape your future. Don't let external circumstances dictate your path. Take responsibility for your own success and use your personal power to navigate life's journey. Taking care of yourself is essential for long-term success. If you're running on empty, it will be difficult to perform at your best. Make self-care a priority. This doesn't just mean physical health, but also mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Take breaks when needed. Practice mindfulness and recharge so that you can give your best effort every day. Success is a marathon, not a sprint, and you need to be at your best to sustain the journey. Taking risks is a necessary part of growth. Without taking risks, you remain in your comfort zone, and growth happens outside of that zone. Risks allow you to discover new opportunities, push boundaries, and uncover your true potential. While risks come with uncertainty, they also come with great rewards. If you never take risks, you'll never know how far you can go. When it comes to success, character matters more than convenience. Sometimes the easy way out may seem tempting, but compromising your values for short-term gains will cost you in the long run. Stay true to your principles and always choose integrity. Building success on a foundation of character ensures that you will be proud of what you achieve, and it will earn you the trust and respect of others. Being resourceful is one of the most important skills you can develop. Success often requires creativity and making the most out of what you have. When you don't have all the resources you think you need, find a way to make it work. Resourcefulness opens doors to new solutions, strategies, and opportunities that you may not have considered before. Time is your most valuable resource, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. Effective time management helps you prioritize what truly matters and eliminate distractions. It's easy to get caught up in tasks that don't move you closer to your goals, but learning how to manage your time efficiently ensures that you're focused on what's important and making progress towards your success. Stay focused on your vision and don't let distractions sidetrack you. There will be many opportunities to be pulled away from your goals, but keeping your long-term vision in sight helps you stay on course. When you're clear on where you're headed, it's easier to say no to things that don't align with your goals. Remain steadfast in your purpose, and the distractions will fade away. Your mindset shapes your reality. A positive, growth-oriented mindset helps you see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and success as attainable. The way you think influences the way you act, so adopting a mindset that supports your goals is crucial. The more you believe in your own potential, the more likely you are to take the actions necessary to achieve your dreams. Success is not about perfection, it's about progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goal. Don't be discouraged by mistakes or setbacks. View them as part of the learning process. Every effort you put in, no matter how insignificant it may seem, brings you one step closer to your success. Lastly, understand that success is a lifelong journey. It's not something you achieve and then stop working for. It's an ongoing process of learning, growing, and evolving. You will continually face challenges, but each time you overcome one, you'll be better equipped for the next. Success is not a destination, it's a way of living, and it requires continual growth and commitment. Stay focused, be persistent, and remember that your success is a reflection of the effort you put in every day. 9:49 a.m., the 2nd of June, 2025, Usman. Success is built through consistency. It's easy to get discouraged when the results don't come right away. But remember that consistency compounds over time. Think of it like planting seeds. Initially, you won't see the fruit, but the more you water and care for the plant, the stronger it grows. The daily work, even if it seems small or insignificant, contributes to your long-term success. Consistency keeps you moving forward, and eventually, those small actions add up to big results. Don't be discouraged by slow progress. Success takes time and dedication. Even on days when you don't feel like pushing forward, those are the moments that count the most. You don't need approval from others. Many people spend their entire lives waiting for validation or permission from others to pursue their dreams. But success isn't about seeking approval from the crowd or even from your loved ones. It's about finding your own path and walking it with confidence. The most successful people are those who take the leap without needing others to believe in them first. While support is great, it's not necessary for you to chase your vision. Trust in yourself and your goals, and let your success be the proof of your capabilities. If you are waiting for someone else's approval, you might never begin. So take that first step on your own and let the journey show you what's possible. Setbacks are just lessons in disguise. We all face setbacks in life, unexpected challenges, missed opportunities, and failures that seem insurmountable at the time. But setbacks are part of the process, and how we respond to them shapes our future. Instead of seeing these obstacles as insurmountable walls, look at them as lessons that guide you toward better solutions. Every failure provides insight into what doesn't work, and in that there is wisdom. Often failure isn't a reflection of your abilities. Rather, it's an invitation to pivot and find a new way forward. The more you embrace setbacks as part of your journey, the more resilient and resourceful you become. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Personal and professional growth come from discomfort. If you always stay within your comfort zone, you limit your own potential. Growth happens when you challenge yourself, whether that's taking on a new project, speaking in front of an audience, or making a big life decision. Growth is uncomfortable, but that discomfort forces you to evolve, learn new skills, and test your limits. Think of discomfort as a signal that you are on the edge of something great. The moment you choose to face that discomfort head on, you will find yourself capable of achieving more than you thought possible. Embrace the challenge, and you'll soon realize that what once seemed difficult becomes second nature. Silence is a powerful tool for clarity and focus. In our fast-paced, noisy world, silence is often underrated. But moments of silence allow you to reflect, clear your mind, and focus on what really matters. When the world is filled with distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your true goals. But when you sit in silence, you can connect with your inner thoughts, ideas, and purpose. Silence helps you step back from the chaos and get a clearer sense of your direction. In those quiet moments, you may also discover new insights and creative solutions that wouldn't be possible amid constant noise. Don't be afraid of moments of stillness. They offer the space for your mind to reset and recalibrate. The journey is just as important as the destination. Too often we focus only on the end goal and forget to enjoy the process. The journey, the struggles, the learning, the triumphs, and the setbacks is where the real growth happens. Achieving a goal is great, but the lessons learned along the way are what shape your character and abilities. Success is not just about the final outcome, it's about who you become in the process of getting there. Enjoy the small wins, the unexpected twists, and the moments of realization. These are the parts of the journey that enrich your life and give you a sense of fulfillment. Success requires patience and persistence. You won't achieve success overnight. It's easy to become frustrated when things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like, but remember that success takes time. The most successful people have all experienced periods of doubt, frustration, and slow progress. But they stayed persistent and patient, continuing to move forward even when the results weren't visible. It's about putting in the work every day, even when the rewards aren't immediately apparent. Trust in the process. The seeds you plant today will eventually blossom, and the persistence you show will pay off in ways you can't even foresee yet. Your circle of influence matters. While you may be responsible for your own actions, the people you surround yourself with can either elevate or hinder your growth. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, challenge you to be better, and offer constructive feedback can accelerate your success. On the other hand, negative influence, those who hold you back or feed your self-doubt, can drag you down. Choose your friends, mentors, and colleagues wisely. Being around the right people will inspire and motivate you to push forward, while being around the wrong people will drain your energy. The energy and attitudes of those closest to you will influence your mindset. So always aim to keep company with those who encourage your growth. Protect yourself from negativity. It's easy to absorb the negativity around you, whether it's from social media, the news, or negative people in your life. But constant negativity can sap your energy, motivation, and even your self-worth. To truly grow, it's crucial to shield yourself from those influences. This doesn't mean you should isolate yourself from the world, but rather it means being mindful of what you allow to affect you. Protect your mental and emotional space so you can stay focused on your goals. You'll be far more productive and positive when you minimize negative distractions and prioritize positivity in your life. Your mindset determines your future. Your mindset shapes your actions and your perception of the world. If you believe that you can achieve great things, you'll take actions that align with that belief. Conversely, if you believe that success is out of your reach, you'll likely avoid the risks or challenges needed to reach it. The way you think about your capabilities and the opportunities around you directly impacts how far you'll go. A growth mindset where you view challenges as opportunities and failures as lessons will allow you to overcome obstacles and keep moving forward. It's not about avoiding mistakes, it's about seeing each setback as a stepping stone towards success. Failure is not the end. Failure often carries a stigma, but the reality is that failure is a necessary part of success. No one reaches the top without failing along the way. The important thing is how you respond to failure. Rather than letting it defeat you, use it as a valuable lesson. Each failure teaches you what doesn't work, and with that knowledge, you can adjust your approach. Failure is a natural part of the process. And if you're not failing occasionally, it might mean you're not pushing yourself hard enough. Embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and grow, and don't let it discourage you from continuing your journey. Give yourself time to grow. Success doesn't happen in a vacuum, and neither does personal growth. Take the time you need to develop your skill, refine your approach, and learn from your experiences. It's easy to become impatient, especially when you see others achieving success quickly, but your journey is unique to you. You need to trust the process and give yourself the time to evolve. The experiences you accumulate over time, both positive and negative, will shape you into the person capable of sustaining success. Discipline leads to freedom. It might seem counterintuitive, but discipline actually creates freedom. When you commit to doing the right things consistently, you unlock greater opportunities and space to do what matters most. Discipline allows you to stay focused on your long-term goals rather than being sidetracked by short-term distractions. It brings structure to your life and frees you from the chaos of procrastination or lack of direction. With discipline, you'll have the freedom to pursue your passion, live according to your values, and ultimately achieve the success you desire. Be true to yourself. The most successful people are those who remain true to who they are. Authenticity is magnetic and it attracts the right people, opportunities, and circumstances into your life. When you try to be someone you're not, you may attract temporary attention, but you'll never build lasting relationships or meaningful success. Your uniqueness is your strength, so embrace it and let it shine through in everything you do. Authenticity breeds trust, and trust is the foundation of lasting success. You control your destiny. While you cannot control every aspect of your life, you are always in control of how you respond to what happens to you. Life may throw challenges your way, but how you choose to handle those challenges determines your path. Taking ownership of your decisions, actions, and responses empowers you to create the life you want. You hold the pen to your own story. Don't let anyone else dictate it. Prioritize self-care to sustain success. Success can be demanding, and it's easy to burn out if you don't take care of yourself. Prioritize self-care so that you can stay energized and focused. This means taking care of your mental health, getting enough rest, eating well, and making time for activities that recharge you. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. And if you don't take care of yourself along the way, you risk burning out. Be kind to yourself and allow space for rest, relaxation, and recovery. Taking risks opens the door to growth. Growth happens when you push beyond your comfort zone, and the only way to do that is by taking risks. Risks are the stepping stones to new experiences, opportunities, and achievements. It's easy to play it safe, but nothing extraordinary happens in the safety zone. Taking calculated risks helps you break free from limitations and discover what you're truly capable of. It's about trusting yourself enough to take a leap of faith, knowing that even if you fall, you'll get back up stronger. Character matters more than convenience. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to choose shortcuts, especially when faced with difficult choices. However, your character is your most valuable asset, and it will determine the quality of your relationships and the sustainability of your success. Always make decisions that align with your values, even if they're not the easiest or most convenient options. Integrity and authenticity are what create long-term success, while shortcuts only lead to temporary results. Being resourceful leads to innovation. Success often requires you to be resourceful, making the most of what you have and finding creative solutions to problems. Being resourceful means not waiting for everything to be perfect before you start, but instead figuring out how to work with what's available to you. This ability to innovate and problem solve is what sets successful people apart. When faced with limitations, resourcefulness will allow you to turn challenges into opportunities,